Hey y'all, today we're going to be playing the Horde. Have you ever played a Horde before? Alright, what's the rules for a Magic the Gathering Horde deck?
Well, the rules is the Horde kind of plays itself, so most of the things it does will just kind of auto go by itself. It's going to have creatures to come off the top of it, and they auto cast. It casts like 2 things off the top of the deck each turn, and all the damage it takes is mill. So for each damage it takes, it has to put a card into its graveyard.
So it's like a competitive Magic, but you're competing against like a NPC or like a computer game deck or whatever. Yeah. You get to play as a team against a evil deck. And so we've got a couple. We're going to test them out. We've played this one once before, but we haven't even tried this one. So very exciting. This one had some different rules. Do you have the rule sheet?
Oh, they're in there.
Oh, it's in there. Okay. So we'll learn the different rules for each of the decks. We also have a Horde deck that we have built, which is a zombie deck, or not zombies, it's vampires. So we have a vampire
Red
Horde.
and black vampires.
I think this one's significantly harder, so we're going to save that one. And you can tell it's harder because it's much bigger. The Horde deck is its life count, so your whole objective is to mill out the Horde deck. So let's get started. Which Horde do you want to fight first?
Let's do Born of the Gods, the Minotaurs.
Okay. So this one's like a Minotaur tribal deck, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's pretty fun. So they come with a little insert explaining all of the special rules. This one, its special rule is it plays 2 cards per round. So you get 3 regular rounds, and then the Horde starts playing. So you have like 3 setup turns, basically. Actually, last time we played this, it was a little easy. So it says, in order to make it harder, 2 setup turns.
You want to do 2?
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
All right, let's shuffle. Okay, so I'm going to keep a hand that's mostly land. Whatever, we'll see how it goes. I have a very exciting card that is expensive and a lot of land. So no early game, basically. We'll see how this goes against the Minotaur Horde. This one is called, where's the box for it? Born of the Gods Challenge Deck. And I love the different design on the backs of them. There aren't a lot of Magic cards that look different on the back. These are like really pretty.
Alright.
Okay, so our life total is just a single 20 health. And the Horde's life total is however many cards are in the deck, probably 40.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And we get 2 turns to set up before the Horde goes. So, turn 1, do we draw?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, turn 1, I'm going to play my shiniest swamp.
I will play a mountain. I got no 1-drop, so.
Okay, turn 2.
Turn 2.
A second shiny swamp. This one's less shiny though. And I pass my turn.
Yeah, I got nothing either.
No land drop. What are you doing holding the 1 land hand?
Yeah, I already mulled one, so I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Turn 3.
We take 2 turns and then it goes.
And so the Horde starts this one. And he plays 2. This one's a Phobos Reaver. It's a Minotaur creature with haste, and it attacks each turn if able, a 2/3. And this one is a Reckless Minotaur, a 4/1 with haste that attacks each turn if able. At the beginning of the end step, destroy Reckless Minotaur.
Alright.
Use 2 every turn.
I have nothing.
Me either. We're gonna take 6.
Okay. The Minotaur explodes.
Alright, now time for turn 3.
Turn 3. Draw. Oh, that's 3 swamps. And I pass my turn.
I just grabbed this angel.
Okay. The Horde deck does 2 more. This one is an Altar of Mogus, an artifact. At the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat main phase, reveal an additional card from the top of the Horde's library. The Horde casts that card. And this has a really cool thing called Hero's Reward. So when the Altar of Mogus is put into a graveyard from anywhere, the Horde sacrifices 2 Minotaurs. Okay, so we've got a 2/3, we've got the artifact, and we've got another 2/3, Phoebos Reaver, coming at us. What you got? Okay.
Gonna take 4.
Well, guess I thought my friend playing a creature deck might have something at the beginning. So
Yep.
here's our turn 4.
I'll get one. Alright. I will tap these 2, and I'm going to play a Mackendy Aeronaut. It's a 1/3 flyer.
Can I use your graveyard or no?
I don't think so.
Well, then that's me. And now the Horde has this in play, so it gets 3 cards.
That's right.
A Minotaur Younghorn with haste, it's a 2/2. Another Minotaur Younghorn. And a Refreshing Elixir. At the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat phase, reveal an additional card. The Horde casts that card. With a Hero's Reward, each player gains 5 life.
Okay.
So the Horde will be playing 4 cards next turn.
And here comes 4 Minotaurs. I can block one of them.
You better do it.
Yeah, we're going to take 6.
Okay. Can you kill one of them? No? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to play a Balaged Scorpion, which is a 2/3. When Balaged Scorpion enters the battlefield, I can destroy target creature with power 1 or less. And it's a May, so I'm just going to choose not to.
Okay. I will tap 2 and
Oh, come on, play something.
play a Serene Steward. Whenever I gain life, I can pay 1 white. If I do, I put a +1/+1 counter on creature.
Alright, well, prepare to die to the Horde.
Yeah.
4 cards coming. Okay, it plays another Minotaur Younghorn.
Sure.
It plays a Mogi's Chosen, a 5/4, who enters the battlefield tapped, so he's not attacking this turn.
Nice.
And we get another Refreshing Elixir, so we'll be playing 5 cards next turn.
Then it will be the next turn.
And then Unquenchable Fury. Each Minotaur can't be blocked this turn except by 2 or more creatures.
Yep.
So we die.
Good one.
Let's try this again. And this time I won't stay on a hand that's all land.
Yep.
And you won't stay on a hand that's no land.
I have land.
You have 1 land.
Then.
That's not land.
I already rolled once.
Alright. Well, let's try it again. Okay. So, your hand has a decent and normal human amount of land.
Yep.
I suppose we're allowed to talk about that in the pregame. I have a regular amount of land and some small things to play.
Cool. You have to play?
I will.
Alright. Well, we'll start our first turns against the Horde.
Okay, turn 1. We don't draw. We just play. I'm going to play a Leech-Ridden Swamp, which comes in tapped, and you can pay 1 black and tap it to make each opponent lose 1 life. Activate this ability only if you control 2 or more black permanents.
I play now.
Okay. Turn 2. Play another Swamp.
I'm gonna play a Plains, so tap these 2 to play
Zada's Commando. This is a Goblin Archer ally. It's got first strike and cohort. I can tap it and an untapped ally, and it will deal 1 damage to target opponent.
Okay.
Pass turn.
I'm tapping my 2 to play a Carrier Thrall. When it dies, I put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield, and the Scion will have sacrifice for 1 mana. Okay, it's the Horde's turn.
It's going to cast a Minotaur Younghorn.
Which is a 2/2 Minotaur with haste.
And a Minotaur Goreseeker, which is a Minotaur that is a 3/2 with haste. And will attack us. You can block with 3. Block it with 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
Both of them blocked. Both of them die. And I get an Eldrazi Scion.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Okay. I'll play a 3rd land. Oops.
as well.
Then I'm going to play a Blister Grub for 3, which has Swamp Walk, which doesn't really help in a Horde deck. But when Blister Grub dies, each opponent loses 2 life. I'm going to attack with 1 Eldrazi Scion damage, which will remove a card from the top of the deck since that's the Horde's help. And we roll a Fetus Rebirth, which is a 2/3. Okay? The Horde goes.
It's going to cast a Minotaur Younghorn, which is haste, and a 2/2. And it casts the spell Descend on the Prey. Whenever a Minotaur attacks this turn, it gains first strike until end of turn and must be blocked this turn if able. So the Minotaur has first strike coming.
Well, it must be blocked if able, so I block using my 2/2 Blister Grub, but it has first strike, so it does not die. My Blister Grub will die.
Okay.
When Blister Grub dies, deals 2 damage. So we got rid of a Younghorn, and each Minotaur can't be blocked this turn except by 2 or more creatures. Okay?
Alright, our turn. Plains.
Oh, this Carrier Throw is possible in my graveyard.
I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Unified Front, Converge. I'm going to put a 1/1 white core ally creature token on the battlefield for each color of mana spent to cast it, so 2.
Okay. I'm going to tap my 3 mana, and I'm going to play a Cadaverate, who is a 1/1 flyer, and when he enters the battlefield, I can return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. And I'm going to pick the Blister Grub. And then I'm going to attack with 1 Eldrazi Scion damage again. So we'll pull 1 health from the Horde. It's a Minotaur Younghorn. Okay.
We haven't got any Heroes Rewards yet.
We've not gotten a single one. And if you put them in the graveyard, even if you just turn them like that, like doing damage to the Horde, it still does its thing.
Alright, Horde's turn.
Horde's turn.
It's casting a Reckless Minotaur. It's the 4/1 Minotaur that you can sacrifice at the end of turn. And then the artifact, Massacre Totem. At the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat main phase, reveal an additional card from the top of the Horde's library. In a cast up, the hero's reward for destroying this is when it's put to a graveyard from anywhere, put the top 7 cards of the Horde's library into the graveyard.
Okay.
Alright, so we got a 4/1 and a 2/2 coming at us.
I'm running my mono black Ob Nixilis deck with not a lot of artifact removal. Okay.
I'm going to block the Reckless Minotaur, one of the core allies.
Okay. I will not block. I
And we're going to take 2.
Our first 2 damage this time. We're doing a lot better.
Alright, that's the Horde's turn. Going to play a red. I'm going to tap 5. And I'm going to play Angelic Captain. It is a 4/3 angel ally. It's flying, and whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+1, so in return for each other attacking ally.
Okay. I'm going to drop my blister grub again. It's something. And then I'm going to attack the Horde for 2.
Okay, that's 2 damage.
Are you doing any attacks?
No. That's a nice 5/4. Mogio is chosen. And then a sorcery, the intervention of Corrupts.
So so interesting. Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn. I started with 2 land in my hand. Going.
It's the Horde's turn, and because of Massacre Totem, it's going to cast 3 spells. One being another Minotaur Younghorn, a Minotaur Gore Seeker. This is a 3/2 Minotaur. And the third spell is another Descend on the Prey. Whenever a Minotaur attacks this turn, it gains first strike until end of turn, and it must be blocked if able.
Okay. Well, these all have first strike.
It has to be blocked.
They all have to be blocked. So I think I'll block one of these 2/2s with my blister grub.
I will block one of the other 2/2s with my Angel.
Okay.
And then I have to block the Gore Seeker with my other ally.
So if you don't take any damage, my blister grub dies. The Horde takes 2 damage from that.
My ally dies, and we kill one of the young ones.
Okay. No artifacts in the graveyard again.
Alright. That's the Horde's turn.
That's the Horde's turn. Wow. I'm going to tap my 3, and I'm going to play a giant scorpion, who is a death touch scorpion. It's a 1. It's not crazy, but here it is.
I'm going to first start things off by tapping 2 and play Odo War Cleric. It's a human cleric ally. It has cohort. I can tap it and tap an untapped ally, and we can gain 2 life.
2 life!
Then I will tap 2, and I'm going to play Reckless Bushwhacker. This is a goblin ally, and it's got Surge 1. I can cast a spell for its Surge cost if a teammate. Oh, so I got 1. Surge cost is 2 instead of 3, since I cast the War Cleric. It has Haste, and if it enters the battlefield, if the Surge cost was paid, other creatures I control get +1/+0 and gain Haste until end of turn.
Nice, so you can tap this one then.
I can. Well, also we get a +1 power, so I was going to swing.
Do you think? I'm going to attack with my 2 damage over here.
None of yours is allies, are we?
No matter allies.
Okay, so this one's going to get a +1/+1 for each other attacking ally, so it's going to get +2/+2 on top of that. So that's 1 from that, so, and then another 2, so that's 7 damage, and then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, so 7 plus 6, 13 damage onto the Horde.
I'm doing 2, so that's 15.
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Come on,
8,
Lord.
9, 10.
Yes.
Artifact. 11, 12, 13, 14, woo, 15. Oh, that's a regular sorcery.
Alright.
Okay, so we got 2 artifacts, and whenever they enter the graveyard from anywhere, including this, each player draws a card.
Yes.
Nice. So that one is done. And this one, the Altar of Mogus, so I should say what it is. This one was the Plundered Statue, and it would reveal an additional card from the Horde, so it gets to basically play another spell. And then we each draw a card when it dies. This one is called the Altar of Mogus, and at the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat main phase, it plays another card. When the Altar of Mogus is put into a graveyard from anywhere, the Horde sacrifices 2 Minotaurs.
Nice.
Board wipe.
Also, for our turn, gonna play my land now. It's the Radiant Fountain. You enter the game to life.
I'm also gonna play a land for turn. Would you look at that?
Yay.
And then I am going to pass my turn.
Off to the Horde. Looking a lot less scary right now.
It's about halfway through.
This Phoberios Reaver is a Minotaur Haste 2/3. And then its second spell is another one of those Reavers. It's a Minotaur 2/3.
Third spell.
Oh, you're right. So that thing. It's going to play a Minotaur Gore Seeker. This is the 3/2 with Haste.
Okay. So these ones are, sorry.
2 3s and 3 2.
I'm going to tap my last mana and sacrifice my Eldrazi Scion for a colorless mana. And I'm going to play Doomblade and destroy target non-black creature to only 3 damage.
Nice.
So there's that. And then I will block one of the 2/3 creatures with my Death Touch Scorpion, who won't die. And then we take 2 damage from this one.
Okay.
Oh, board turn. Just finished. It's our turn now. Play another swamp. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to tap 5. And I'm going to play Resolute Battlemaster. It's a human soldier ally. It's got Rally whenever Resolute Blade Master or another ally enters the battlefield under my control. Creatures I control gain double strike until end of turn. So everyone's got double strike right.
Okay. I just realized Planeswalkers are really strong in this format because it won't attack your Planeswalker.
It's true, it can't decide.
Yeah. It can't decide to do your Planeswalker. So I'm going to tap all 5 and I'm going to play my Planeswalker. Guess who it is? It's Ob Nixilis in the Ob Nixilis deck. It's Ob Nixilis Reignited specifically, who's a legendary Planeswalker. Does that mean he could be a commander?
No.
Oh, okay. Legendary Planeswalker, its +1 is you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Its -3 is destroy target creature. And then -8, target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. Which would be just insane on the Horde because then we both draw a card and it mills 4 every single turn at least.
Well, it's whenever that player draws a card.
It is whenever a player draws a card. So, oh, we don't have any counters. Let me get the counters. I'll get back. We needed our loyalty counters. How can you play Magic without tokens? So he starts at 5. And I'm going to spend 1 of our life. Sorry, I'm playing a black deck. And I'm going to bump him up to 6, draw a card, and lose a life.
Okay.
And did I play a mana this turn? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
So I'm going to.
Okay. Move the combat.
Okay.
I'm going to swing with all my allies. This one doesn't have haste, so no, it has a good one. But these things do all have double strike this turn.
I will also swing with my hand.
Okay, so that's 4. Oh, actually, this thing gets a +1 for each of the attacking allies, so its power is 4, 5, 6, 6, double to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
21.
21.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. See
Yeah.
if we've got any artifacts. Okay, lots of Minotaurs. A plundered statue. Each player draws a card and goes into the graveyard. A refreshing elixir. When refreshing elixir is put into a graveyard from anywhere, each player gains 5 life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A second refreshing elixir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
Got Minotaur on the ropes.
okay. That's us.
Alright, Minotaur's turn. Need to cast Another Faveros Reaver, which is a 2/3 Minotaur. It's going to cast a Gore Seeker, which is a 3/2 Minotaur. And then its third card is another Young Horn.
Which is?
That's a 2/2.
Okay.
I am currently tapped out.
I'm going to block one of the 2/3s with the giant scorpion.
Okay. One of the 2/3s.
It dies because of Death Touch.
Nice. And then we're going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Alright, our turn.
Our turn. I'm going to plus up Ob Nixilis one more, pay another life, and draw an extra card this turn.
I will play a Windscarred Crag. When it enters, we gain 1 life.
Oh, thank you. I will play a Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm going to cast, or tap 4. I'm going to play Portent of Betrayal. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. And then scry 1. I'm going to take one of the Gore Seekers.
I propose we move to combat. I'm going to attack with both of my 2 creatures. That kills the last.
It's an artifact! What do we get?
It is a Vitality Salve. At the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat main phase, reveal an additional card and it plays it. Hero's Reward. When Vitality Salve is put into a graveyard from anywhere, that player returns a creature card from his or her graveyard to the battlefield.
Yes!
Honestly, really fun.
Yeah.
I like these.
They get
Okay.
super nasty sometimes.
They can. We lost the first one. I mean, immediately.
Yeah.
It was brutal. Destructive. Demolished us. Alright, let's take these same decks and try the next Horde.
Sure.
Alright, we'll shuffle. We'll see you in a second. Okay, so according to this one, we start with Xenagos on the battlefield. It is Xenagos Ascended, a legendary enchantment creature who is also a god. He can't leave the battlefield as long as a Reveler is on the battlefield. And when Xenagos Ascended leaves the battlefield, each player wins the game. So what are the Revelers?
This first Reveler is a Rollicking Throng. They're a human Reveler, and when they enter the battlefield, they get to reveal the top card of their library and then cast that card. So
Of the Horde's library?
yes.
Okay. So it starts with 2 out, and it says if we need to adjust the difficulty, put more out or less out of these original Rollicking Throngs. And he doesn't attack each turn, like the Minotaur one. Each of the creatures attacks each turn if able, but this one doesn't attack unless it specifically says that it attacks.
Yeah, and a lot of these don't have haste either, too, like the Minotaurs.
We can target Xenagos directly as though he were a player, so he's like basically a planeswalker out here.
But we can't get rid of them until all goes back.
Yeah, he has to be alone on the board in order to die.
Good.
Okay. So let's see if we can stay with these first hands. Do we do 3 turns?
Sure. Let's try it out with 3 turns. I will stay.
Yeah, I guess I will keep it. You have some early game?
Yeah, I have 2 creatures I can play.
Okay, I do not have a lot of early game, but I have some like crazy shit for later.
I do not have any red, though. So after turn 2, I can look for some problems.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I don't want to shuffle again.
Alright, well, turn 1.
What a
Tap
turn 1.
this into Expedition Envoy. It's a 2/1 little human ally.
What if I just killed it?
Turn 2.
Turn 2. I kind of want to now.
You're right.
What if I just play this against you? Whoops.
You will lose.
Alright, I play a second swamp.
And you play a red. Tap these 2 for Zada's Commando. It's first strike, and you can tap it to do 1 damage.
Okay. Well, will you be attacking with your Expeditious Envoy?
Yes, I'm going to swing 2 towards the Horde.
Okay.
We got rid of a Dance of Flames.
Can we attack these Rollicking Throngs directly also?
Where's the...
I don't think so. I think it's just Xenagos. So the only way that we can kill these is if they attack us.
Block them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You attack Xenagos and his Revelers directly with your creatures.
And his Revelers. Okay. So you don't attack the Horde then? You attack Xenagos? Or his Revelers?
Well, he loses also if you get rid of all the things.
Right, but I'm a little confused, like, what are the targets? What can we actually physically attack?
You can attack Xenagos
Uh-huh.
or any of his Revelers directly.
Okay. But can we attack the life total card still, or was that only the other one?
I think you can still do that one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that makes a lot of sense to me. But, you know, these Horde decks are new. It's a whole different rule set. And it doesn't give you the full rule set on here, just the ones that are specific to this, but I don't know which Horde rules aren't specific to one of them. Like, what's the general Horde rulings?
I guess just to win the game, he has to leave the battlefield. So I guess you can attack the deck directly.
You can't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I won't attack him because I can't kill one of the Revelers right now.
What are the Revelers? 1/3?
There are 1/3s. Enter the battlefield and fight with casting extra spells.
Well, if you attack one, I could finish it.
I'll
Or we could wait.
just wait. Alright. You good?
Well, the only thing I could do is in concert with you. So if you choose no, then I will also have to choose no.
Alright, I will attack.
Okay.
I'll attack this one.
Okay. I will give it disfigure -2/-2 until end of turn.
Okay.
So your guy doesn't die.
Okay.
We've removed a Reveler. Okay, so now it's his turn. How many cards?
You're the top 2 cards of its library, and then it casts those cards.
Okay. Dance of Flame, an enchantment. Whenever a Reveler attacks, Dance of Flame deals 1 damage to each player. Rip to Pieces, a sorcery. At the beginning of combat this turn, each Reveler deals 1 damage to each player and each creature those players control.
Holy shit.
So we only have 1 Reveler, but I believe now combat begins, and that happens.
Clear the board.
So we lose a damage. Are we 2 separate players, or at this point are we 1 player?
Yeah, we're 1 player.
Okay, so deals 1 damage to each player and each creature those players control. Just 1 damage. Wasn't one of yours a 2/2? Oh, 2/1?
2/1.
Okay. So yeah, clears your board.
Alright.
So that's the Horde turn.
Still just go for the turn.
Xenagos. Okay.
Our turn.
I will play a Fetid Imp for 2.
Flames. I will tap 1, and I will play a Cliffside Lookout, who's a 1/1 core ally.
Okay, my Fetid Imp is a 1/2 flyer, and I can pay an extra mana to give it Death Touch. But I miss my land, so.
Alright, Horde's turn.
Okay. The Horde plays 2 cards. The first one is Xenagos' Scorn. Xenagos Ascended gains trample until end of turn and attacks this turn if able.
This creature can use a 6/5.
So that's one. Is that a Reveler? Is he a Reveler?
Xenagos?
Yeah.
Is not a Reveler.
Okay, so this would not trigger. It won't deal 1 damage to us. Okay, his second spell for the turn is Dance of Panic. As long as 5 or more Revelers are on the battlefield, all Revelers have haste and attack each turn if able.
Crap.
Okay, so this turn it's just Xenagos attacking.
Okay. Xenagos is swinging. 6/5. Trample.
I guess we just take it.
Yeah.
This one's a little harder.
Yeah.
And maybe this is not the deck for it, but I do have the deck for it.
Yeah.
And he's something where like enchantment or artifact when we play these.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if any of my 60 card decks really have that.
Yeah, you don't play those colors.
No.
Well, our turn.
Our turn.
Play another red. Then. No. Yeah, I'm up.
That's my turn.
With Xenagos.
Okay. So neither of these trigger.
Nope.
Xenagos casts Xenagos' Scorn. He gains trample until end of turn and attacks this turn if able.
Alright.
Yet again. And another Dance of Flame when a Reveler attacks. We'll lose 1 damage. Okay, another 6 swinging at us.
Take 6.
I guess so. Crap. I guess we should have been attacking this other Reveler. I forgot that we can attack them directly, because you can't usually. But they're all like planeswalkers. We should be directly attacking this Reveler. I forgot. Next turn.
Okay.
So, our turn. I'm going to tap 1. Play Quest for the Grave Lord. It's an enchantment, and whenever a creature dies, I can put a quest counter on the Quest for the Grave Lord. And then I remove 3 quest counters for Quest for the Grave Lord and sacrifice it to get a 5/5 black zombie giant creature.
I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play McKindy Patrol. It's got Rally. When it or another ally enters the battlefield, creatures I control get Vigilance on the turn. So one's got Vigilance on the side.
Okay.
So I could swing.
Don't bother.
You know, got any damage you can do?
Don't bother. It's fine. I'm going to attack the Reveler directly with the... Oh! Can you kill the Reveler this turn?
I could do like 2 damage.
Could you attack it and do 2 damage? Anything you could do to kill a Reveler.
You can do 2 damage to the Reveler.
You can't kill it?
No.
Not even using your creature too?
If I attack it,
Mm-hmm.
I would do 1, and I have a punch spell that I can give it 1 more attack.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, I will use my Fetid Imp to take out the Reveler then.
Okay.
That's a creature, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep, it's a creature.
My Fetid Imp will also die, which is a creature, right? Right. So 2 counters on the Quest for the Grave Lord.
Nice.
Okay. Not bad for 2 mana. Pass my turn.
Alright, over to Xenagos. He's going to cast 2. He is casting another Rollicking Thrall, who, when it enters the battlefield, reveal the top card in his library to cast that card as well. And then an Ecstatic Piper. When it enters the battlefield, Xenagos Ascended attacks this turn if able. Hero's Reward, when it leaves the battlefield, each player gains 2 life. And then another one of those. So Xenagos is attacking this turn.
So these are Revelers. So they also have to be killed before Xenagos can be killed.
Correct. I believe each creature in the stack besides Xenagos is a Reveler.
Okay, so only Xenagos is attacking us, and he does not have trample this turn.
Okay.
I think I can block with that. So,
That would be great. That is a creature that has died.
Hey.
The Quest for the Grave Lord. We get a 5/5 zombie giant.
Excellent. Now it's our turn.
Okay. All right, let it be a mana.
Yep. I could kill a Reveler. I should probably kill one of the ones that gives his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have vigilance this time, but I will swing and kill an static Piper.
Okay. So you stay alive. It dies. These ones are 1/3. I'm gonna. Okay, how much life do we gain?
We gain 2 life.
I'm gonna kill the other one that gives us 2 life.
Okay. That's it for me.
Me too.
Still 2 cards.
All right, Xenagos.
Okay. He's playing a Ferris Band Revelers. They are 4/4, and when they leave the battlefield, each player draws a card. And then a Madden Orid. As long as 5 or more Revelers are on the battlefield, Madden Orid attacks each turn if able, and has a healing reward. If it leaves the battlefield, they gain 3 life.
Okay.
There are 4. No, there's 3 Revelers right now, so we need 2 more for them to attack.
So nothing attacking right now.
Nothing attacking. And some good heroes rewards if we kill some of these things off.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Our turn. I would recommend using your creature this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to take my creature and attack the big one.
I'm going to tap 1 and play a Stoneforge Medic, which will trigger my rally, so my creatures
Are you sure you want to do that so far? Right now? I'm going to kill one of your creatures. And if you have none on the board, then you don't have to lose a creature.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just warning you, there will be death
Okay.
coming. Feel free to do it if this is the way that you need to do it, but it will done.
No, I mean, I didn't know what you were going to play.
Okay. It's smallpox.
It doesn't have land, though.
We could get rid of 3 creatures if you could take 1 out this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to hit the 4/4 with my zombie giant.
I'm going to hit the 4/2.
Okay. They both die, we get a reward for one of them, right?
The 4/2 has a reward where when it dies, we gain 3 life. Which one did you kill?
The biggest one.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Hero's reward: when it leaves the battlefield, each player draws a card.
Okay. Okay. Well, I could not smallpox this turn then, if you don't want me to. Or I could do it right now. Choose.
I have stuff in my hand. I'm trying to play it that's 5 and above. That I'm
Okay,
trying to get
so-
to.
okay. I want smallpox then, you're saying?
Yeah, I think that's not good right now.
Okay, I guess I will be boring and not even play a smallpox.
You
I'll
have to
play,
also discard too. You can't discard.
I'll play a blister breath.
I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna play Captain's Claws.
You're gonna have to put it up. Captain's Claws, your new one.
I'm gonna put up all these and find the deck list for these up too.
Okay.
Captain Claws, they're an artifact equipment. Quick creature gets +1/+0, and whenever a quick creature attacks, I put a 1/1 white core ally token onto the battlefield, tap and attack it.
Very cool.
Then,
Dual ally mechanics.
yes. Then I will tap 1 and I will play a Stoneforge Medic who has Cohort. I can tap it and an untapped ally and look at the top 4 cards in my library and then reveal an equipment card from among them and put it onto in my hand and the rest of the bottom of my library in any order.
That's to get this.
Yeah. So. I will tap 1 and equip Stoneforge with the Captain's Claws. I'm good.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm not smallpoxing, so yes.
Alright, it's gonna cast.
we attacked, so that's it.
Ooh, it's gonna cast 2 sorceries. The first is Impulsive Return. Return 2 cards named Ecstatic Piper from Xenagos' graveyard to the battlefield. At the beginning of combat this turn, Impulsive Return deals damage to each player equal to the number of revelers on the battlefield.
Wow.
At the
Here's
beginning
2
of-
ecstatic pipers.
Wow, yeah. the beginning of combat this turn, all revelers gain haste until end of turn and attack this combat if able.
See, I should have smallpox. Okay. So what's the first one?
The first one was the 2 revelers coming out, and at the beginning of combat this turn, impulsive return, this card deals damage to each player equal to the number of revelers on the battlefield. So
1, 2, 3.
And then the second one is they all gain haste until end of turn, and they attack if able. So we got this is all revelers gain haste.
So not.
Yeah, so not Xenagos' turn. But the Reveler Dance of Flame triggers. When a Reveler attacks, Dance of Flame deals 1 damage to each player. And there's 2
3.
of those.
So 6.
6. And then these 3 bastards are coming at us.
Okay. I'm going to take out one of the 2 2s with my blister grab. Oh, wait. He can't lose life, can he?
Yeah, that's true.
I will block this with my blister grab then. Can you take one of the 2s or no? You want me to do it the other way? You can take this.
Yeah, I'll block that one.
Okay.
Alright.
So we take 2 damage from the last Piper. 1 Piper dies, and we get a hero's reward of 2 life for that.
Nice.
My blister grub also dies. Each opponent loses 2 life.
Yeah.
The newer effects that would cause Xenagos to draw or discard or perform possible action.
Yeah, but could he take damage?
I'm saying on there with that cam.
Alright.
Alright, our turn. Hey, it's mana.
Do you have 5? I didn't smallpox you. I also got a mana, so now I have 4.
Alright.
Okay, so I think I'm going to not play any cards because I can play on their turn.
Okay.
And I can attack if you think that's a good call, or if you can take out some of these revelers. If you could kill both revelers, I can kill Xenagos at any moment with this giant.
Okay.
I also could remove 1 reveler.
I will.
If you could kill just one of them, I think we win right now, actually. You can make a new ally with this one.
Okay. I'm going to tap 1 and play Kindle Heroism and give this character +1 and first strike. So he's going to deal 3 damage to the Rollicking Throng. And then I'm also going to scry 1 card.
The Rollicking Throng dies. No hero's reward for that. I am going to play Tendrils of Corruption for 4, which deals X damage to target creature, and we gain X life, where X is the number of swamps. So 4 damage to the Piper. It gives us 2 life. And then we gain 4 life, because that's how many swamps I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to take the giant, and I'm going to attack
Xenagos! We win!
I thought we were so dead!
Yeah! It was getting grim.
Woo! I didn't get to smallpox anybody. I guess it only works in a PvP.
Yeah, I think that just hurt us a lot more.
It would have been fun, though! He doesn't understand the smallpox, I have to say.
We will both lose 2 lands, discard 2 cards, lose all of our creatures. The only thing's happening is going to clear the board over there.
I would kill a creature with
You would kill a
smallpox. You don't get it. No one gets the smallpox.
That's a huge cost.
Comment if you have ever made a deck with smallpox in it and all of your friends hated you, because every time I play smallpox at a table, it's in a few of my decks. Honestly, I'm a huge fan, and everyone gets very mad.
Land destruction. It's extreme.
I guess that's not cool, but like, why did they make it a mechanic if it's not allowed?
Because they'll have people be not cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm a murderer, and I'll take your lands, and I'm not ashamed of it.
Well,
Should we try our final Horde deck, our custom build, our vampires?
sure.
It's brutal. So You ready to watch us suffer some more? Honestly, this one was way more fun.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know, different interesting things happening every time. Xenagos Ascended. The art's so cool on him too. So yeah, basically you just need extreme removal for this one.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. For this vampires one, I'm gonna give us 40 health.
Yeah,
So we stand a chance.
it is pretty tough. There's some nasty spells in there.
Yeah. So we'll give it a go. We'll give it a college try. Is that what they say?
I think so.
I'll do that.
Okay. First turn.
Okay, are we doing 2 or 3 turns?
Probably 3.
Honestly, we need every advantage we can get. This deck is really big. I think it's 100 cards, so.
I'm going to play a Windscarred Crag, which is both, and you enter gain 1 life.
Okay. I will play 1. And I'm going to play Myers Toll, just because it doesn't work. Target player, the Horde, reveals a number of cards equal from his or her hand, equal to the number of swamps I control. And then that player discards that card. I don't know. Whatever. I didn't want to hang on to it. It doesn't work in this format. This is not designed for Horde battle.
Turn
Okay.
2.
Turn 2.
Play a Plains.
Play a swamp.
I will tap 2 to play my Captain's Claws.
Okay. I think I will tap 2 and bop out a little enchantment to get us going. Actually, we have another turn before the Horde goes, so I'm going to play the Carrier Thrall first. The Carrier Thrall, I played it before, but when it dies, I put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield that sacrifices for 1 mana. And it's a 2/1. Black staple.
Alright, turn 3. Last one.
Turn 3. Okay, now for this one, I will tap those 2 and I will play the enchantment, Shadows of the Past. Whenever a creature dies, I scry 1, and then I can pay 5. Each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. Activate only if there are 4 more creature cards in the graveyard.
No creature to play, but I do have the Immolating Glare, which kills an attacking creature.
So hang on to it.
Yep.
It's an instant?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they have to be attacking.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm going to attack the Horde and break the seal of 2 damage, and it loses some cores. Some core allies.
Oh man, I think these are 2 Horde decks, the Soldier one and the Vampire one mixed together, because one's supposed to be black and one's white. Also, I was
They
looking
both
for
got mixed together?
yeah, and I was looking for allies to make this deck, and I forgot a bunch of them are in that other Horde deck. It's like, I was looking for that thing.
Alright, well, accidentally we're fighting 2 hordes mixed together.
Who knows what the hell's going to come
We'll
out?
see! It's vampires and soldiers.
Yeah.
Whoops. Listen, there are only so many sleeves in the universe, and some decks get their sleeves removed and then get mixed up in the collection. It happens.
Horde turn?
Yes. Who
Also-
knows what's happening?
I believe the Horde rules are that it reveals cards until it casts a non-creature spell.
For this one.
So that's what it is. Oh, or you want to just have it cast
No,
as 2?
let's do it. Let's do it. It reveals cards until it casts it. I do remember that.
Another core ally, a core castigator.
It can't be blocked by Eldrazi Scions that actually might come up.
Wow, it might come up.
A non-creature spell. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn.
So it attacks. They attack each turn if able, and they all have haste.
Yep. So that's 5 damage coming at us.
Okay. I don't have any blockability on that.
Me either. You take 5.
Okay. We need the 40 health for this one.
Alright. That's the Horde's turn. We'll play a mountain.
I'm gonna tap one and play Quest for the Grave Lord, which again you've already seen. But when a creature dies, I put a counter on it, and when this gets 3 counters, I can sacrifice it and get a 5/5 zombie giant.
I forgot I had Immolating Glare out to kill attacking creature.
God damn it! All right, well now you have it.
I will tap these 4, and I will play Chasm Guide.
Chasm guy.
Chasm Guide. When it or another ally enters the battlefield, they all gain haste. So it's got haste. So it's going for 3 at the 4.
Are you equipping it or no?
I don't know.
Okay. Should I hold this back to block?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 damage to the Horde. Okay. Yeah, this is vampires and soldiers. I thought it was a huge deck. I didn't remember it being quite this big.
Yeah.
That wasn't really ready to go.
It's all good. It's ready to go. Here we are, going.
Alright, Horde's turn.
Horde's turn.
I'm going to cast a Bowl Impaler. It's a 1/2 vampire. And
Oh yeah, okay.
you good?
Yeah, it just has an ability, but it can't activate because it doesn't have mana to cast.
That is correct. This one does have an ability that can go off its prowess, because whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this thing gets +1/+0. So it probably will.
Another creature.
Yeah,
A sorcery. Triplicate spirits. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast the spell. It doesn't do that. Put 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens of flying onto the battlefield.
Alright.
Okay, here they are. 1/1 spirit creature tokens onto the battlefield.
It's a lot coming at us.
It is. It in fact is.
Can you give the block the instant castigated?
I will block it and kill it.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Carrier Thrall dies, that dies. I get an Eldrazi Scion. And that would be 2 deaths
That's
onto
true.
my Grave Lord quest. Okay.
Our turn.
Our turn! This one's so dangerous.
So I'm going to tap this 4 planes and play my own Cliffside Lookout. It's got Rally, so my stuff has haste now this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to pay another to equip Captain's Claws to my Chasm Guide.
Chasm Guide.
So he just got 4, and when he attacks, he's going to make a core person.
Here's your core. Of course you do.
Of course. So I will attack for 4 damage and create a core ally.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. I am not going to do anything yet.
Okay.
Nothing died.
What's turn?
Horde's turn. The Horde casts a Core Blade Whirl, which has Rally. So creatures have first strike until end of turn.
Definitely stick.
That's not great. Put 2 2/2 White Knight ally creature tokens onto the
I was
battlefield.
looking for this too for that. It makes allies.
Allied reinforcements.
I'm taking
Okay.
apart this deck and putting this into this deck.
Well, we're enjoying it for right now. Here's some 2/2 white ally creature tokens. Here is 2 for one of them. and 2 for the up. Okay.
All right. They compass.
All right. What are your plans?
I can blast something. Maybe this thing. So it gets one bigger each turn.
Okay. Maybe you could block some of the smaller ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to use the Eldrazi Scion to block one of the bigger things that won't die. Like maybe one of the 2/2s.
Okay. I'm gonna tap these 2 and play Immolate Glare. Kill the mage.
Okay. So at that point, I've been doing graveyards upside down, but I keep forgetting.
Also, 2 of the spirits.
You blocked 2 of the spirits here?
Yep.
Okay. So my quest for the Grave Lord has been fulfilled. So now I get a zombie giant out here. Can he block?
No.
No. Okay, so the Eldrazi Scion blocked one of these. And then I'm going to, before combat damage is assigned, going to tap 2 and sack the Eldrazi Scion. So it's still blocked, but I use it for mana. Sack it.
Drop it.
You did. Drop the card. Got it. And then I'm going to cast Hideous End in instant, using the 1 colorless and the 2 black. Destroy target non-black creature. Its controller loses 2 life. Whatever you think will be best to destroy. Maybe the one that gives first strike. Is that one still alive?
Yes.
Let's kill it.
Okay. And then it's 2 life.
Loses 2 life. Some more soldiers. Okay, and then how much damage do we take?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, I have not been doing this. Whenever a creature dies, scry 1. Okay, that was like 5 creatures that just died. I'm just gonna start doing it now. And honestly, I'm gonna leave that right there, so I'm gonna scry 7 times.
Alright. Draw for turn.
I will draw it. I will play it. It was a land. I'm gonna tap 3 and play Blister Grub. It's got Swamp Walk, and when it dies, each opponent loses 2 life.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play an Undo War Cleric. It's got Cohort, I can tap it, and then Untapped Ally, and we gain 2 life. Then I will tap for my other 2 mana, Zada's Commando. They all trigger it's got Cohort where you tap it and Untapped Ally, and it does 1 damage to an opponent. They all get haste from the guide, and yeah, what should we do?
I am going to hold both of mine back for blocking, I think. I think we are down to half-life, and we have just barely put a dent in that.
Okay.
I don't know what your plans are, though.
I was trying to see if we wanted to shoot something for 1 damage, but that would take away 2 of our blockers. So I think for right now, yeah, let's pass it over to the Horde.
Okay. So, yeah, it's got 5 creatures already right now coming at us. Okay, the first card was a non-creature. Ostencia Banquet. It deals damage to target opponent equal to the number of vampires you control.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
1. And then it draws a card, but we're ignoring that because it can't have a hand.
Okay, so that's these ones come at us again.
Yes. I will block with the zombie giant, one of the 2/2s.
I will block the other 2/2 with my Commando.
Will it die?
Yes.
Would you like it not to?
Sure.
Would you like to use my blister grip for that instead? No?
No.
Okay, so it dies, that dies. That's 3 scries for me. I'm keeping track.
I'm gonna block the spirit's flying.
Spirit is flying.
Okay, I don't know if I'll block the Bold Impaler with the War Player.
Okay, the Bold Impaler will die. That's 4 scries.
Then I will
I'll block the 1/1 with my blister grub. ally. It dies.
You take one.
Take 1 damage. 1 flying damage still coming at us. Okay. So that's 4 scries. I'm gonna do the exact same thing and just leave it there and scry it 4 times. Who am I to mess with the board challenge with the fates?
I'm then going to cohort. I'm going to tap this one and my untapped Zada, and we're going to gain 2 life.
Oh, I thought it was gonna deal 1 damage to the last spirit. I got excited.
Okay.
Okay,
Our turn.
our turn. Untap. Guess what? It's another mana.
Me too. I'm
Okay.
going to tap 5, and I'm going to play Hero, Gomafada. Rally. When it or another ally enters the battlefield, creatures under my control gain indestructible to end the turn.
I feel like we've tried to build like 5 decks with it in it, and this one is the only one that it's rocking.
You know, not this thing is rocking. There's some cards in there. I'm going to get it's rocking.
Well, you have indestructible until the end of turn.
So
I guess
that's
that's not
4
very helpful right
3.
now.
2 2, 3 2, or 4 2 here.
Oh yeah, I tapped my 4 mana. I was gonna play Squelching Leeches, whose power and toughness is equal to the number of swamps I control. So right now it's 4.
Okay.
I think since right now it doesn't have a whole lot of threats up, I'm going to swing out.
Okay.
For 4, 8, 9, 10 damage.
I'm also gonna swing with the zombie giant for another 5, and I'll keep the 4/4 blocker. So why not? 7 total.
Okay.
So how much was yours?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm not going to read them all out because that's a bad stack. We'll put a dent. We're getting through the vampires now instead of just the soldier.
It increases in difficulty.
Okay.
Ford's turn.
Hord's turn. It's a vampire dragon. 5/5. Whenever a creature dealt damage by this vampire dragon this turn dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yikes.
Okay, this one's a non-creature. Only 1 creature this turn. Whew, it's a bidden though.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This one is Fester Gloom. Non-black creatures, so only mine. All of mine are fine. But non-black creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. So it actually kills its own spirit, which is great.
Wow.
Because it's a white spirit. But the dragon is black.
Yep. So,
Yours have -1/-1 until end of turn.
okay.
Okay. Now, the 5/5 creature is going to attack. And I think I can't block because this would die and it would make it a 6/6.
This is fine.
This is flying, so I
Fine.
can't even, the choice is not here. Okay, a creature died though, so I'm gonna scry. I'm gonna leave it.
All right.
So do we take our 5?
Our turn.
It's not great out here, y'all. Are we gonna make it through this accidental double horde death? Who knows?
I'm going to cast, for 4, a Unified Front. And I put a 1/1 white core ally creature token onto it for each color of mana spent to cast it.
Okay.
The allies will come out and trigger my Indestructible and Haste.
Well, if I did some weird shit.
I think that's cool. Is it Smallpox weird?
No.
No? Okay.
It's not smallpox.
Well, all my creatures are indestructible this turn.
Your creatures are indestructible. Okay. Doesn't really matter for me.
No? Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's move to attack and do that first.
Oh wait, also I attacked with this thing last time, so I made white core soldiers with another piece.
Okay.
Another
one.
Alright.
Attack!
Attack.
I'm going to hold back the zombie giant, and I'm going to attack with the blister grub and the leeches. For 6.
Swing. with, I think, everyone except for one core ally and my cleric.
Okay.
So all these will be filled.
So 6 damage. What's yours?
And then I will generate another core ally. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
16.
And I have 2 core allies from my captain's class.
7, 8, 9, 10. There's some stuff that I might steal in here too. Okay.
Okay.
So, hang on. In our second main phase, I'm going to cast Altar's Reap. I will sacrifice a creature. So that happens first. So the creature dies. So I scry one.
Oh, I see.
Well, yeah. The Blister Grub dies. It deals 2 damage to each of my opponents. Okay, okay. And then... Oh yeah, okay, the last bit of Altar's Reap. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, I'll play it
Okay.
later. So now this is a 5. I guess I could have done it a little differently, but
That's all good.
it's hard playing against the Horde, okay?
Yeah. Tough challenge. We made it almost halfway through it.
I can't believe it, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be way dead at this point. Okay. It is now the Horde's turn.
vampiric dragon deal with it.
We do. I left up a 5/5 blocker, but it's not flying.
Yeah. I can heal us 2 at the end of this turn.
Okay.
Alright.
So, the Horde goes. When Stromkirk Mentor enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on another target vampire you control. I know.
Vampire Horde.
Drana's Emissary. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain a life. Whenever Makindi Patrol or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures gain Vigilance. I guess Vigilance doesn't really matter for it, because it doesn't block. Okay, a 2/1 ally scout. Okay, come on. Okay, here we go. Put 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens of flying onto the battlefield.
Alright.
Alright, here's the spirit tokens.
Okay.
Shit!
That's all coming at us.
I think we might lose.
Yeah.
Okay,
These
so
are-
what's our biggest threat besides the
These are all flying, so I don't think there's anything we can do with that.
I can beat the Stromkirk Mentor.
Okay.
It dies. I scry. Guess that will move it.
I will block both of these 2 with 2 core allies will die. And
Okay.
also this one will die.
Okay, so 2 core allies will die. Wow, I will scry out the same thing a lot. Then. Okay, so how much damage do we take?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, we gain 2 because I blocked this.
Okay.
Then I will tap this and an ally and we gain another 2.
Okay.
And our turn.
You're gonna have to keep doing that.
We'll try.
Okay. I will play a swamp, which will upgrade my Squelching Leeches to a 6/6. Okay, you can't do 1 damage to the dragon, can you? Any chance in any way?
I'll really do that. Right. Yeah, I think we're gonna attack and then I'm gonna play a card to help us gain some life. So ready for combat?
I'm gonna hold all my stuff back so we don't die.
I can't block any of the flying stuff with it, so I'm just gonna pretty much leave up these 2 to heal us 2. And the rest we're gonna do offense.
Mm. Oh yeah, the spirits are flying too.
I'm gonna swing. I don't know, use this one without swing both of these for 8 damage, and when I swing, I'll generate another core ally, which triggers my thing, so everyone gets haste and indestructible this turn.
8 damage. That was all soldiers.
Then for my spell this turn, I will tap 6, and I play Angel Renewal, and regain 1 life for each creature I control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I now have a flying 4/4.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to play Indulgent Tormentor, who is a flying 5/3.
You played a big old demon, I played a big old angel this turn.
At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card unless target opponent sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life. So it won't choose to do that because it's a horde.
Okay.
I think that's how that works.
I think so.
Yeah, I played a demon. I picked this demon out and put him in there too. This was a swap in.
Alright. I'm good. You ready?
Let's move to combat. I'm trying to die. 1, 2. Oh wait, hang on. I'm not counting. The first one. Flesh to dust. Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. So it targets randomly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the board. So I'm just going to cut the d20 in half. And it's going this direction. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. 2 more core ally. Okay. That's its turn, and now it attacks.
Okay. So that's all that's coming in.
Drawn's Emissary. We lost one at the beginning of its upkeep.
Okay.
I'm going to block Drawn's Emissary with my Indulgent Tormentor.
Okay. I will block the patrol and kill that one.
I will also... Oh,
Oh, you got it? I'll take one of the spirits then.
okay. Okay, so the patrol dies, Drawn's Emissary dies, and one of the spirits dies. 3 deaths. 1, 2. Actually, I'm gonna leave that one.
I will at the end of our just tap these 2 so we gain 2 life. Alright, good.
Yes. Okay, let me count the creatures in my graveyard. 1.
New hand.
Okay, it's the beginning of my upkeep. I will draw an extra card unless the horde pays 3 life, which I think it doesn't.
I'm going to tap 3. And I'm going to play an enchantment. Shared Animosity. Whenever a creature I control attacks, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking creature that shares a creature type with it.
Interesting. Okay.
I go with Angel to block things.
Can you tell me about the angel? What does it do again?
Just had to enter the battlefield or gain 1 life for each creature I control. Now I'm just using it as my life.
Yeah, I can't kill that flying thing. Okay, so here's what I am going to do. I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to play a Balaged Scorpion. When it enters the battlefield, I can destroy a target creature with power 1 or less, and I will choose one of the spirits. And since it died, I will scry 1, and I will put that right on the bottom.
Alright, I'm ready to move to attacks.
Move to combat.
So we want both Gomafoda and my Chasm Guide. That's a 4 and 4, and they both get another +1, so 5 and 5, that's 10 damage.
Okay, I will swing with 11 damage, so we do 21 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I still have 2 blockers out.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
No artifacts with Hero's Reward in this deck.
Unfortunately. Alrighty.
Okay. Listen, this is possible. I know we only have 9 HP. Are we ready for the Horde?
So,
Okay.
Fester Gloom. Non-black creatures to get -1, -0.
-1, isn't it?
-1, -1.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's all my little cores. However, I did generate another one last turn. Nice.
It dies again, so that's 3.
3.
Wow, I will put all 3 on the bottom. Try that again.
Alright.
So now it attacks with the 2 of those.
So 6 coming at us and a 1. We'll block the spirit. And we take 6.
Can you block,
The vampire.
and I'll block the spirit? Because this draws me a card every turn.
What if we both group block the vampire? Let's both block them.
Alright.
Angel and demons together.
Shit! Fuck!
Working together to stop a vampire that's also a dragon.
Okay, so 3 things died. I
Tail
sweat 3
this
times.
time.
I will leave that one up top. Another demon I swapped in. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, and now we go.
Yeah.
So I will draw it. Oh, and I will play it. So for 4, I will play Desecration Demon. It's flying. At the beginning of each combat, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. Or maybe this one came stock in it, I don't remember. But if a player does, I tap Desecration Demon and put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 6/6 flying.
Nice.
It would have handled that.
Yeah. I'm going to tap 2 and I'm going to play a Serene Steward. Whenever I gain life, I can pay a white and put a +1/+1 counter on target creature,
Including mine.
including yours.
Okay. I mean, you could put it on the Horde too if you really want.
I could. I think let's move to attacks. My stuff is indestructible and has haste.
I will send 11 damage and I will keep a flying and a non-flying blocker.
Okay. I'll swing with these 3. So this is 4 plus 5, 6. 6 is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
Okay, so 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27!
Alrighty.
Big old stack.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're gonna beat this double.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's that vampiric dragon. But
Yeah,
Is that a blasphemous act?
it was.
It was a blasphemous
I
act?
believe so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But quite the winter.
It's mean.
All
I'm
right.
taking that blasphemous act.
Taking the freaking allies.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cliffside, look out. Cliffside, look out. Vampire Envoy.
Okay, what do they do?
This is a 1/1 core ally, and you can pay 5 and autonomy, and creatures they control will get +1/+1 to the turn. Vampire Envoy, whenever it becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. Also an ally, but nothing covers from this ally deck. Child of the Night, which is lifelink. Vampire 2/1.
Okay. It's 4 creatures.
Malakir Blood Witch, flying and protection from white. When Malakir Blood Witch enters the battlefield, each opponent loses life equal to the number of vampires you control. You gain life equal to that.
No!
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 life.
No!
Protection from white.
No!
Alright, it's a sorcery. And we might need this for the Geese and Garops, because this is Geese's binding. Put two blacks on a creature tokens onto the battlefield.
Okay. There's this 2 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Well, that's dangerous. Here's the counters for those. Okay, so are any of them that are a threat a non-black creature?
Nope, threat to the black creatures.
Okay, well, great. So I'm going to take my flyer and block the flyer, right? You have a flying the witch person or something?
Yes, you're gonna block the Blood Witch.
Yeah, what's she?
She is a 4/4.
Okay, I will block you with my 6/6.
Okay.
So she dies.
Yes.
Okay, so I have one more. Let's try.
Oh, it's been 2 hours or so.
Small pause. Dog pause. That's not hand. That's hand.
I'm going to heal us with one of these, and I can put a +1/+1 something. I'm gonna tap this and this to heal us 2 life, and then I will pay 1 for my Serene Steward. And we got a +1/+1 counter we can put on somebody.
Okay, I still have the Balaged Scorpion to block somebody with. I would probably block. It's a 2/3. So what's my best block? Probably the vampire or one of the zombies. I'm gonna kill the vampire one because they have vampire stuff.
Okay.
So I will block the Child of Night. You keep your +1 and put it on one of your guys. He's fine. I have finished my blocking now.
All right, we're gonna take some damage.
What do we got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. All right, our turn.
Okay, we need to hold blockers.
That is true. Or should we attack when there's not that much left in it? We'll swing out.
No.
We'll do enough damage
I
to
don't
kill
think
it.
so.
I got the shared animosity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage.
Yeah, you got
Probably could do 20 damage. Are we gonna win with 1 health right now?
Let's swing out on this thing. We got 1 health.
I'm also gonna I'm gonna destroy one of these just because I've destroyed it with a Doom Blade. Destroy target non-black creature.
All my creatures are gonna get +5 +0.
Okay. I'm dealing 11, 20, or 17, 19.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was, yes, a crap time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38.
Would you like to deal the last 3 damage?
Sure.
To the horde? Yes.
We beat it.
We beat the horde.
We did.
It was very difficult. We beat it at 1 HP.
Yeah.
Honestly, very satisfying.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get that a lot.
Yeah.
When that flying vampire dragon was out there.
Ah! The vampire dragon.
I got the +1 from the storm curtain.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go steal stuff from this deck.
There's some good things in that pile.
We found a piece of our collection that we've been missing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, In conclusion, I think Horde decks are really fun, and it's a great way to play if you were just one person and you want to practice playing Magic, or, you know.
If you want a little co-op kind of experience a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I liked playing it with the two of us so that we can kind of play off of each other's decks, because my decks are always strong in that they love dying and strong in that they love hurting other people, but maybe I don't have a ton of removal, you know? That's not really how I play stuff. And you've always got, like, attacking power, which is something that I can often lack in my decks as well. So it's a good balance each other out kind of thing. And then you can like find two decks that work really well together and see if you can play it on a harder level or something.
Yeah. I
did like that the hordes all have easy ways to like up the difficulty if you are playing like a higher powered deck.
Yeah. The amount of turns, or the Xenagos had some options and stuff too. Once.
Right, you could just put out a couple of things on the board when it starts even.
Yeah. I kind of know now when I like build a deck, it's like just for this. It's like a
Horde Destroyer
or something. Yeah.
I think it'd be really fun. I think this is definitely a format that should get some more like attention and play. But it's not very competitive. So.
Yeah, I think these ones came out for the Greek themed sets that come out. Born of the Gods and Journey to Nyx. These two sets these came out with, and I think they stopped doing that when these finished.
I haven't seen another Horde deck, and the like different color backings on them, so cool.
Yeah,
it's not something that they're really doing now.
They're also not that expensive either. If you're like looking to try and emulate these, they're usually around $20 or so. There's a third one, also from the Greek sets. It's a Hydra. It is like $200 or something. I don't know why that particular one is like super crazy, but
well, we won't be playing that one, so.
But these two out there, they're out there, and they're pretty easy to find on websites and retailers, but honestly, a lot of fun.
So beautiful.
Especially if you are trying to like play test a deck or something too at home before you check it out. This is a cool way to even get some good monster clearance and stuff in the deck, or kind of like mana problems you have with the one-on-one.
And they're a little piece of Magic history. Yeah. It's cute.
They also work against commander decks and stuff too. Like with 40 health in one of those, I almost lost to one.
This one, we played the vampire deck with commander decks for a little while because our 60 card decks couldn't beat it.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
These are really easy to make stuff too. You just find lots of creatures that don't have a whole lot of like thought behind them to do like ones that are big or give things +1/+1 counters or stuff. Put 100 or something together and you got yourself a Horde deck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to make with like chaff that you wouldn't play normally.
No, yeah. A lot of people would make them out of tokens and stuff too. Just have tokens come up in a pile.
All right, well, the dog is upset. It's time for us to be finished playing Magic and go hang out with her. So thanks for hanging out with us tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch us live on Twitch. Well, I guess it's not super well. Anyway, come to our Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Jane Judge. And we are live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Half the time we are playing Magic the Gathering, and half the time we are playing my Horny Monsters game, which is a homebrew D10 system, sort of D&D style roleplay game. And it's horny and strange. And if you're into monsters, come by, because we bang monsters.
Also, all the extras of the RPG and these are available on the YouTube channel.
Yes, which is youtube.com/@JaneJudge, or you can just search for Jane Judge on YouTube and it will all come up. Yep. You can search for Monsters University on YouTube also, but you'll probably get Monsters University, the movie. So you could watch that too. It's got a guy with one eyeball. That's why.
No affiliation.
No affiliation. They could sponsor us though. Hey, Monsters U, come sponsor us. All right, we gotta go.
Bye, y'all.